This is another video from Testifiable. As always, his links will be in the description. This one was from the same day of the candy stuff, just the unrelated or the food unrelated things. But yeah, let's jump right in.
Somebody tell me how hard stop hits quick. Or never mind.
Very.
Maybe stand in and find out.
Oh yeah, I was gonna like IBF and DA, but
No, you're powerful.
I think we might snap. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I think it only does like 100-something thousand. That's definitely a livable.
What do you want to try?
Over aggression for the sake of over aggression.
Like my brain thinks that's quickie, and I keep trying to like cancel my cast.
Probably Hailstone right here if you. Hello.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh no.
I swear someone was in that. I think one in range had too.
Oh.
I swear I saw someone in it, and then not anymore. I didn't get there in time.
Unfortunate.
There definitely wasn't someone in the one melee that was in his model.
Oh, I missed you then.
Maybe. Or if someone got on it, it was like the last half second.
I got it. It was the last second, but I know I was in there before I
I
did
think
it.
only-
Unless like the Demon Hunter, like meta hitbox is way worse than I think it is.
I'm pretty sure only one hit because it was. We had people like half the raid live. Like there's no way everyone lives if it's 2 hits.
Maybe I didn't make it in time. I don't know. Maybe I'm blind. I swear to God someone was there.
I linked an ultimate candy tier list, but I just saw Nutella on it, so I'm a little confused by that.
Impact, would you be mad if I just broke my chain right now?
Yeah, I mean we already spent.
I'd be mad.
Impact, your voice sounds so different.
I don't have a chain. This is sick. Look at me run. I feel so free. Oh no! Everything's fine. You got stunned.
I just stole Salut's glory if I'm being honest, but thank you.
Does it get banned? Are you gonna name change again or?
Yeah, I was telling someone earlier, like, I don't know. Might have to.
Just gotta wait for the new Twitch meta.
What do you think's after hot tub meta?
Bulge meta.
Hell yeah.
I think it's just straight porn. Like, where else are you gonna go?
Beach volleyball meta.
So specifically straight
Soda
porn?
Yeah, Ahigao
Yes.
meta.
Yes, that could be a transition. Thoughts, Blade?
Maybe we go back to Fortnite.
Hello, Finn.
Love fighting Stone Legion generals.
I don't. Let's make this quick.
There's no shot Thune can hear you. They're always speaking in healer chat.
Yeah, I couldn't hear a
That's true.
single fucking
That's
thing.
very
I said.
true.
That's true. We're
What do you
actually
guys have to
talking.
talk
I said that.
We just have to be we never talk in healer chat.
If a rain is in the channel, they are speaking.
Are they not talking about
speaking?
healer cooldowns and?
I'm just like. I
Last jump
assume
packs or
that Maple
something?
organized the groups to optimize Candles and the other trinket, and it's like I'm just looking at your raid frames and like I cannot figure out how.
I start by roll.
Okay, that would be what.
Yikes.
Didn't he
Well,
explain
just-
that like last raid?
I mean, I just I didn't know if there was like
Straightforward
any like rhyme or reason to it. It looks random. Like,
I forgot to
Yeah,
pause.
it is
That's
random.
depressing.
Alright, hold your fairies for
Actively
intermission.
trolling.
I don't know. You said what'd you say?
Don't fairies until intermission.
Cannot be using fairies on mages. I will not stand
What?
for it.
It's the best. I swear it's the best class, man.
Are you assigning someone?
Oh,
else
you're one of
priorities?
those. You're one of those. Okay.
Man, I just get spam whispered by 2 mages every poll, so.
Well,
like how
number 3.
I like how Sven joins our guild and then just starts assigning healers
You
cooldowns.
give it to me on poll, man. What
Wait,
am I?
it's intermission. Do you want fairies?
Yeah, I do.
It's funny how it's always the guy who is trying to take everyone's external buffs who says that his class is the best for them.
Blade hit me.
Wait, that's you though.
I literally never
that's-
try to take anybody's external buffs.
well, that's the
Oh,
mark of a good
okay.
raider, right? Like if you truly
Why don't you
believe your
take PI
class is
from
best for
R1?
externals, that means you should be asking for them because you want the raid to succeed.
I bet if you looked at all the times Maple said that he's gonna get his Disc Priest's PIs like before the
Hit the high
expansion
one.
drop, it'd be like
Yes.
40 times.
Let's go.
Okay, are you gonna
Shadows go.
count everybody else?
Can we
too?
start picking up orbs? No one's picked up orbs yet. Shadows go. Sham. Eddie. Hyper.
Well, I didn't mean to cancel that. I was holding right click and accidentally clicked left click. Tragic.
Seismic, sorry. I can resolve that.
Yeah.
Both on me.
Group back up.
Oh god, he almost got me with that.
Call, but I think it's pretty good.
We're down. I'm sitting on this boss. I'm free. What do I do while I'm sitting? I didn't think this far ahead. Do callings for renown, maybe? I would like to get a couple more renown so I get that conduit. I'm almost at the point where I just do the campaign and blast the rest of it out. Oh yeah, multitasking. Here's a one renown. Powerful foes of Melderaxis. Is the world boss in Melderaxis or something? There's that. I think I just do that.
Yeah.
I'm just getting renown in Kyrian. In case it's good later.
I literally.
Down and they
It's
said
like
it's gonna be
Kyrian might
like
actually be good
still.
next patch. It might be Sleeper. I don't know. We'll see. Like Vesper Totem is like the best ability of all the covenants, in my opinion. It's just the soulbinds for Kyrian suck. But that's potentially changing.
Throwback to Nihilotha.
Nihilotha was bad, dude.
I mean, none of those bad, but like this is like.
Yeah, it wasn't this bad.
Champion, do you remember that, man?
10 p.m.
I drank
they
like
said it's
too much.
Still gonna be a few hours. That's why.
I drank like too much caffeine and we didn't have anything to do. I had to just start doing like push-ups and jumping jacks.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Those walks home were so fucking cold. I just wanted to like crawl up and die when we finally got in.
Yeah, I think there was only like 2 or 3 that were super, super bad. That
Well,
one night it was
this-
raining and below freezing was bad. Who needs a summon, by the way?
Was your hotel at least close to the event?
It was like a
half
mile.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Was it a mile?
Sounds
thought it was-
just so inconvenient.
I'm
mean-
summoning Honor.
But
I
Alright,
think
who
he's
needs
the only
What-
one.
the night that it was below freezing and raining, we were like, should we order an Uber to go like
I
a
think we're
mile
good.
Wait, they
or
made you
less?
walk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we walked.
Oh.
I mean, they made all of Limit walk too, right? We weren't like signaled out there. Like,
Yeah, it was just like we had to do it alone and later because we were raiding till like, you know.
Fleshcraft kind of owns, but I thought you meant like damage. I think like the most influential ability for damage that I know of is AJ Hunter. That's too weird. They're probably wondering why I'm here. A literal full base character joins.
Spend it 4 on skull.
I just hit the melee ads then, just no cooldowns.
We usually don't raid at all that week.
Because like skull is far from the
Take a week off.
sincere, right?
no, it's on that
But
side.
after that, we usually full clear. Yeah, as a recruiter, I'll tell you that like whoever runs the WoW progress page, they don't tend to update it after they find who they want. Like they put in they need like, you know, a warrior and a healer or something, then they get those 2 things and they just never look back. Like they don't go back and update it. So you never really know, which is really annoying as someone trying to find a guild. You don't know what actually needs what. Yeah, make sure if you're trying to apply for a guild that like you put in, you know, answer like full sentences and everything. Read all the questions very carefully because if you mess something up, like it's a red flag for them. If you don't understand a question correctly. Like we have a question that's literally just write a haiku. And like that's a red flag when someone won't do it. Or they do it wrong. I don't thank followers. Because I'm weird and I don't like being thanked for following. Like I literally will go back to a stream after they're offline and follow them if they thank followers. I know that's really abnormal, but because I'm like that, I don't want to do that to other people. I really, really don't like attention. Unless I'm like asking for it. Wait, no, come back. I'm asking for your attention now. You need to find a world quest. But there's like none in this zone for some reason. Does he count? Flying would be nice. Like I'm actually into like not having flying at the beginning. But like I feel like they gave it to us too late. Like I'm already way over the zones now. Like the first like month or so I was pretty chill with running. Like it was enjoying the zone or whatever. Seeing other people around. But like it's late enough in the expansion now where you don't see anybody. There's like no point. I know everything about the zone. I haven't seen a person in months. Let me fly. I'll eventually push keys again. I don't know. I did it in Legion. I pushed pretty high for parts of Legion. And small parts of BFA. I keep telling myself I'm going to do it and then I just don't. Oh, for the teleports? Yeah, I'll probably do 120 for every dungeon. Next patch. But other than that, I probably won't push really. Unless the seasonal affix is just amazing. it always like it sounds like so much more fun than it is. You go to actually do it, and it's like, oh, I either have to pug or I have to be there at certain times all the time, or I get replaced. That's not fun anymore. I could pug pretty high, but it just wouldn't be very fun. Like I would be sitting there knowing I could go higher. Yeah, every time I've actually pushed keys, I just like found myself in a push group, and that made it more fun.
That's good.
Like in Legion, I was doing like 24s and 25s because I had a group that just like took me in. Yeah, nowadays I just do the weekly key pretty much. I've been thinking a lot about like taking a patch off, just chilling. Not like off, but like off of being hardcore. Bit of a recharge patch. Can do whatever the hell I want. Don't show up to raid. Yeah, every time I pushed keys, it was like I started pugging and then I would just add a bunch of people. That's what I did in Legion. I actually made my own group first on Alliance. And one of the people I met through that, we were like playing together, and then he went to Horde. So I replaced him and we kept pushing with my group that I had. And then eventually I went to Horde, and then he had a group over there and he invited me to it. I kind of felt bad because they had an LA Shaman. I forgot who he was. But they had an Ellie over there in his group on a Horde, and they just like, they had me come for one day, realized I was better, and just immediately kicked him out of the group.
Can stop an event. All good for now.
Yeah, they just stopped inviting him. That's finding a lot of people to add.
A lot of adds,
I would queue for groups that I didn't even need if the leader was high IO, just to like meet them and network with them, pretty much. I would join like random 18s or whatever, because the leader had 3k or something. That was back when I had like 4k. The most important role to add is tank and healer. DPS you can find. Tank and healer is how you get consistent groups, especially tank. My experience at Alliance with that Alliance cares a lot less about the meta though. Like when I came to Horde, I had so much more trouble getting in the groups as an LE Shaman than I did in Alliance. Like way more trouble for the same keys. The Alliance people were super accepting. Like whatever, like they would just take what they could get if you were good. But there wasn't enough people to be picky. No, that was years ago though. I don't know, maybe it's changed now, but that was definitely my experience.
Whatever we did on that first cleanse though, just do it again too.
I had never pushed IO before at all. And I just like decided to push one day. And I pushed from 0 to 3k score in like 2 weeks on Alliance. And I came to Horde and like I had no groups. On Alliance, like the high push people were like just inviting me just because they didn't have anybody else. Made a lot of friends pretty fast. On Horde it was like everyone was so clicky, like they already had their friends and they weren't accepting anybody else. Sometimes I mouse over onesie and like until that moment I forget that he's like a pro mythic pluser. And I'll just see like this giga score. I don't think he's on right now, but he's like tied for the highest score in the world. But he never talks about it, so you just don't know. He joined the guild as a trial. I didn't even know he was like a mythic plus player. And I saw he had like 3,600 score or something. It's like, wait, what? He never says a word about it. It's weird. Get back in that group. Anyway, since when did Arden get to 2,500 too? I don't know these things. Since when to spend 2,700? Yeah, that's the onesie. I had no idea he rated or played with them at all until I just like happened to see a score. I was like, wait, who does he play with?
What's the lore behind Deathwing dropping just fucking every kind of weapon?
He ate a lot of people who had.
He doesn't
cool
use any
weapons.
weapons. What the
Yeah,
hell?
but he ate a lot
I
of
actually
people.
love this
who had-
boss.
Yeah, I think the only thing that made sense was like the shield, right? Because he just like popped off a piece of his
It's
like
so unique.
neck.
Yeah.
I think he ate a lot of people who had weapons.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the lore. Maybe read a
True.
book.
I'd like to ask, what is y'all's position when you wipe? Are you sitters or standers?
Standards.
What?
Sitters and
Not having a bidet in 2021? Thoughts?
what?
Do you not?
That makes
stand
you a
to wipe
sitter,
your
right?
This is
ass?
a really big moment. For
Okay,
me.
fine,
I'm a sitter,
fine.
but I was the weird guy growing up for being a sitter. So this is
What?
really, I'm really
What?
glad I found.
I'm
some
so
other sitters.
confused, man.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
so people stand, man?
This is a big day.
Yeah.
I
Sleep,
mean,
are you
It's not
saying
really
you're a
like sitting
stander?
versus standing. It's like, are you like a squatter or a leaner? I guess.
When you sit, you mean?
Like when you wipe, do you
You
lift a
s-
cheek or do you like stand up a bit?
What do you mean lift?
lift
Like,
the cheek.
Just reach behind
are you
you.
guys
You
like
just scoop the
stickmen?
balls?
How do you
Why
have
would you just
room
stand up?
to put your hands in the bowl?
But you like lean
Thank-
forward a little
Like,
bit.
why-
Thank you, Sloot. Thank
Like you obviously have to stand.
Yeah, I'm a squatter.
Apparently the sitting versus standing debate is like it's like 60-40 for sitters. Sitters are the majority, apparently.
That's so fucking
I spent
Yeah,
most of my
crazy
life
to me.
not knowing that
I-
anyone stood.
Everybody
Yeah,
used to think I was so
definitely.
fucking weird.
Let's go,
'cause I was a
Dad.
sitter growing up.
I don't get how you
So I'm
do
thinking
it.
of converting. I've been getting fatter, and I think I have to convert soon.
What?
Well,
I
you're
feel like
getting
you wouldn't be
fatter,
able
so
to
you
do
have
as
to
good of a
stand.
job sitting down. Like I don't know.
It's just, yeah.
This is so crazy because when I first joined this guild, I asked the question, and it was like 80% were sitters, and I feel like it's flipped now.
I
Why are
feel
you
like
asking the question multiple times?
It's like 90% of the guild has changed, bro.
I don't know. I don't know why you guys are just standing up and just smushing it together immediately. Like,
Yeah, that's what I
that's
feel
not
like.
what
I
they
don't
do,
clench
man.
my ass cheeks together when I stand.
okay, well then I'm not shoving my hand in toilet water. Like,
How low is your toilet? What?
It goes both ways. There's definitely ways to fuck each strategy up pretty severely.
Well, mouth, you're not using the 3 seashells method.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What is that?
The what?
You don't know the three
Enlighten
seashells,
us.
You don't know.
Go on.
If you know, you know. No. If you know, you know. It's fine.
And you come up with some more controversial things to ask the guild and let them go off on it for like an hour. This is great content. Raid is so much more fun when they're just going off on everything. I get like the really passionate, like weird ones. That is it for this one. Thank you to everyone who's been watching and supportive of this new content style. We got more to come soon, so stay tuned for that. Remember to like if you liked it, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.